Happy New Year, America. Welcome to 2011. Let's go back for a moment to Christmas Eve 2009. That's when the House of Representatives passed the Health Care Reform Act. It pointedly did not include the so-called death panels. You remember them. They're groups of health care professionals whom the federal government would pay to tell grandma and grandpa, which would someday be all of us, how and when to die. Remember that debate? The president and then Speaker Nancy Pelosi first argued that there were no death panels in the bill. Then many Democrats heard from many of their constituents, and the language in the bill that would have established the death panels was removed. And then the bill passed the House and became law without the death panels. Fast forward to Christmas Eve 2010, just 2.5 weeks ago, and those death panels are back. Now, how did that happen? Glenn Beck and I have been warning about this since the shellacking the Democrats took in the November midterm elections, when the president lost his majority in the House and his ability to stop filibusters in the Senate. We warned then that without control of Congress, the president would rule by decree, and that's just what he's done. On a festive holiday weekend, when everyone else's mind was elsewhere, the president's director of Medicare and Medicaid, Dr. Donald Berwick, you remember him. He's an open proponent of the British style of universal health care with rationing of medical services decreed by bureaucrats. He's the socialist who wants to decide who lives and who dies. He announced that he had created the death panels pursuant to authority in the new law. Even though the Congress had objected to them, had rejected them, the Obama administration has now established them. You know what, Grandma? It's going to cost the government too much money to keep you alive. So here are your alternatives. Is that the government guaranteeing the right to life?